everyone. So I got a little bit carried away with Lara at Theory of Science. I was learning so much and joining in about chat with the water and the hot water and the water, and then I literally looked at the clock and went, I've got to start my lesson in 2 minutes. So apologies for being late and not being able to log in properly to your comments. So I'll try and keep up. Here's a challenge question from the last couple of days. I'm just going to move this back a bit. So I'd like you to round this number to the nearest 10, the nearest 100, and the nearest 1,000. And I'll be back in a second. So let's have a look. So we've got Lachlan. Hi, Lachlan. Hi, Sam. Hi, Lucy. Welcome. Oh, we've got some answers in already. Brilliant. We've got Larry in Dongle in Ireland. Hi. We've got Harry. Welcome back. Brilliant. We've got Sonny in Willingham. Hi. We've got Zach in Kent. Hello. Super. So we've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, let's have a look. Get the pens. We've got Zach and Henry. Hi. Welcome. Okay. So yeah, I didn't quite make it back in time yesterday, but yesterday's lesson is on YouTube. So if you want to learn how to round to 1,000, go onto my YouTube page and give that lesson a go. But I'm back to have a little brainstorm about all three of them just to start, and then we're going to go on to our new topic, never conquered before in Maths Live, which is estimating. But first, let's find the answer to this. 31,564. Then first of all, we're doing it to the nearest 10, so the number has to end with a multiple of 10. So first of all, let's find the tens. Okay, so we've got our ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So it's really good to put the place values there to help you at the start. Right, nearest 100. I'm going to block off all the rest of it because I'm focusing just on those tens and ones to start. It's 64, so we're currently in the six tens. We're currently in the 60s. And the 4, the digit to the right tells us what to do. 4 means round down or stick, so it's going to be 60. But we need to remember the rest of the number in front of it. So 31,564 to the nearest 10 is 31,560. Now, rounding to the nearest 100. Okay, so here's the hundreds. We're currently in the 500. And it's the digit to the right that tells us what to do. It's a 6. So we're not going to stay at the 500s. We need to go up to the next 100. And the 100 after 500 is 600. So 600, and then again, put the rest of the number in front. So 31,564 to the nearest 100 is 31,600. And then the last one, again, I didn't do the lesson yesterday, so if you want, don't worry if you're not sure if you want to catch up on it. It's the same method though. This time it's thousands. So here's our thousands digit. Okay, you could say it's 31,000. You could incorporate the 2, but I know some can get a bit confused with that. So you're either in the 31,000s or in the 1,000s. So we're currently in the ones. It's the digit to the right that tells us what to do. We're not going to stick in the 1,000. We'll have to go up. We have to round up because the 5 tells us to go up to the next one. So it's going to be 32,000. Okay, so well done if you got that. But it's always a challenge. Where's my ball rubber gone? There it is. It is a challenge when you're doing one number 3 times. Because there's a lot of different place value thinking going on. Okay. Right. Estimating. Not done this before in Maths Live. Therefore, let's give it some jazz. Never knew I had an orange pen till today. Right, what is estimating? It's the same as rounding, okay? We use rounding very mathematically. So round this to the nearest 10, round this to the nearest 100. But estimating is the words you'd use in real life. So, I mean, if you're in there, I don't know, say you're looking over into a park and you say, oh, that park's busy. Oh, I wonder how many? Or if I round it to the nearest 10, there might be, I don't know, 220 people in that park. You wouldn't say I'd round. You'd say, as an estimate, I think there'd be about 220 people. So rounding's the sort of mathematical word, and estimating is the sort of everyday word. Even like before, when I was watching Theatre of Science, and I was like, oh, what time is it? I said to my husband, do you know what time it is? And he's like, oh, it's about, and it's that word, about, approximately. And he said, yeah, it's about 5 to 2. And I was like, So it's those words, about, approximately, estimate, that we use instead of rounding. So let's have a bit more of an explore. Okay. Now, these are going to be quite a lot of word-based problems, so you'll have to forgive me if I take a little bit of time to write them out. But let's say there is a sandwich delivery at a supermarket, okay? And there's 8 boxes. So there's 8 boxes of sandwiches. Okay. Look, I've even got posh cards today. 8 boxes of sandwiches. And in each box, there's 57 sandwiches. So 8 boxes in total, and 1 box is 57. So imagine you work at the supermarket and these 8 boxes arrive and it says 57 on the side, and your colleague or someone says, right, well, how many are we putting out then? And you're like, 57 times by 8, 57, I need to use my column method, but I can't because I'm trying to do it in my head. So this is where we use rounding. Okay. So in your head, remember, estimating is a bit more in our head. We don't need to write all these technical numbers down. 57, what's 57 it's 60? Right, so 60, 6 8s are 48. So 6 8s are 48, and I add the 0. There's about 480 sandwiches. Okay, I'm pretending to shout to an imaginary person in the supermarket down the road. Okay. So that's what you do. You don't have to do 7 8 and carry it over. Round your number that you're using to a sensible amount, okay? As you can see, I rounded it up, okay, to 6, and then I did 6 times 8, and then I added my 0 on. So that's the kind of thing you're looking to do. Okay. Let's try another example. Now, a bike shop, okay? A bike shop sells bikes, okay? And on Monday, might sell a lot of bikes. £15,987 it makes on bikes. And then the following Saturday, it makes £20,650. Well, now, let's think, how much more, someone might need to compare how much more did we make on Saturday and Monday? You can see we made more on Saturday than Monday because that's 20,000, that's 15,000, but maybe for, I don't know, banking reasons or something, they need to know a bit more of a specific amount. So, what if we were given some options? Would that be a good estimate? The difference between them? Did they make 4,600-ish more than on Monday? Or would it be 14,000 more? Okay? Or would it be about 2,600-ish more? These questions come up all the time in year 5 and year 6. And it's that sort of, and I've seen kids launch into it and they go, right, okay, I'm going to find the answer. I'm going to, 15, no. You don't do the actual calculation, remember, it's estimating. So let's look at 15,987. 15,000, there's a 9 there, so maybe I'll round 15,000 up to 16,000. Okay, 16,000 and 20,000. Well, 20,000. I could do 21,000. Tomorrow, I might just stick at 20,000. Right, what's the difference between 16 and 20? That's 4. So 4,000. Which one of these is closest to 4,000? A. Okay. Now really, I should be doing that in my head, but I'm showing you visually what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 15,900, that's sort of 16,000, 20,650. I could have said 20,500, but then it still makes it quite complicated. And then I know that's about Saturday they made about 4,000 more. So that would be the nearest amount. Okay, your turn. Kids in a playground. Obviously you can make notes, but try and see if you can do this in your head as much as possible. This is where I've lost your challenge now. Where's your challenge? Oh, there it is. I took the time to think about this. Right. There's 4 classes in the playground. Year 1, Year 2, Year 3, and Year 4. Obviously this is pre-COVID, when you were allowed multiple classes in the playground at one time, okay? Let's say there's 29 kids in Year 1, 31 kids in Year 2, 32 kids in Year 3, 28 kids in Year 4, and the teacher says, how many kids are in the play? Can we get Year 5 to come out, or is there actually too many kids in the playground? Excuse me, how many kids are in the playground? Estimate, go for it. Can you do a really, really quick estimate, because the teacher wants to know really fast how many kids are in the playground? Let's see, what method are you going to use? What's you? A and B are the same. Oh no, that Laura's joining in. Hi Laura. No, it was supposed to be 14,000. Sorry if I was scribbling a little bit. There's too many kids in each class. Are you joking? No. 30 is like, if you've a lot of kids. Some classes have more than 30 in the class. Okay, that is quite a good number in each class. I love that we're having a debate about class sizes. Okay, all right. Got some estimates. You have to be quite snappy with estimating. All right. So we've got some answers. So 29, 30, 31, 30, 32, 30. So 3, 6, 9. Well, there's 120 kids in. So if I think bringing Year 5 out will be a bit too many. Yeah. It happened. This is like real life stuff. How many kids are in the hall? Can you fit any more in? You know? Okay, it's time for Year 3 to have lunch, but how many tables are there in the hall? Not many. Right, you'll have to wait. It's honestly, you can see how much estimating is used in real life. Okay, try another one. Bit bigger numbers this time. Okay, football attendance. Okay, so there's a football club. And in week 1, they have 12,735 people attending. Week 2, we've got week 3, and we've got 11,926, and then we've got 15,434. How many people attended across those 3 weeks to the nearest 1,000? Approximately to the nearest 1,000. They need to know it for statistics. They're comparing which clubs are doing better in their attendance. To the nearest 1,000, how many fans attended these football matches over 3 weeks? Give that a go. To the nearest 1,000. I had 35 in one class, but they were in Year 7, so it was still lovely. I love that. Sorry, Lara, I had 35 in one class, but sorry, it was Lara that said that. So yeah, I've had 37. Just depends where it is, but generally around here they try and make it 30. Okay, brilliant. So many of you got 120 in that last one. Amazing. Oh yeah, big shout out to the people at Home Educated. Yeah. I was going to add the 1,000. Oh, who can tell Lara what to do? Laura wants to know, do I just add the thousands or do I need, is the hundreds get involved? Come on, who can be Steph's deputy? Oh, and help her pick up her pens when she drops them. To the nearest thousand. So, yeah, week 1 is 12,735, but our 7, because it's 700, it's actually pushing up to the next 1,000. So here, it's approximately 13,000. Week 2, it's 11. It says 11,000, but there's 900 next to it, and you're nearly at 12,000. So you're better saying 12,000 than 11,000, because you'd lose 900 fans there, and that's quite a lot if you're in a competition with another football club. And then for the middle, for 15, again, you normally would round down. You could say 15,400, but we've been asked to the nearest 1,000, and technically we have to go back to 15 and not up to 16. So then how many to the nearest 1,000? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so let's see. So it's, whoops. So I've got 0, 0, 0. So 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. 40,000. Who got that? 40,000. Brilliant. Yes. Brilliant. Amazing. Yeah, some of you, brilliant. A lot of you explained what you would do, how you'd round each number, and then some of you added them all up. Amazing. Fantastic. Okay. Right. Time for the 3 challenge questions. If you don't know what I mean by the 3 challenge questions, they are posted at 10 o'clock each morning before the lesson. If Steph can find them, here they are. Now, obviously, with it being word problems, or problems related to rounding and estimating, I just put 1 question up today, but it had quite a few steps that needed to be taken to solve it. So the question was, I go to the shop. So I go to the shop and I've got £10. So I've got my £10 note there. Beautiful £10 note. And I pick up these items, okay? I pick up something that costs 48 pence. And I put it in my basket. Something that costs £2.99 and I put that in my basket. I put something that costs £1.05 and I put it in my basket. And then I pick up something that costs £3.65 and I put it in my basket. And then I'm going round and I'm like, oh, have I got enough? Have I got enough money? Should I put something back? I really want that chocolate bar. Have I got enough money? I don't want to go to the till and then they're like, you need more. I'm like, I haven't got any more, I've only got £10. So how could I use estimating as I go round? I'm not getting my phone out, I've not got a calculator, okay? How could I estimate how much I have spent without having to physically go around using a calculator in the shop? Tell me what you think. Let's see. Brilliant. Super. Oh, I love that you're teaching Laura. 1 to 4 stays in the door. 5 or more, go next door. There's so many. I'm so boring. I'm like, if it's 1 to 4, stick. I say stick. Okay. I know a lot of teachers say round down, but I like to say stick. Stick in the thousands that you're in. Stick in the hundreds that you're in. Round up. I love that you're all like fanning over. Hey, bit of science. To be fair, Laura, I didn't mean to gate crash your lesson. I was literally just like, I thought water was clear, but you've definitely educated me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Laura's latest lesson. It's all about how water is actually not clear and hot water. It's brilliant. It was brilliant. Okay, right. So I'm going around the shop. Okay, I've got £10 and I'm picking some items up. But I want to know, have I spent too much or do I have enough money left to get that chocolate bar that I really, really want? So, what should I do? Okay, 48 pence. I've got 50p, so that's for, and £2.99 is £3. So I've got £3.50, right, £3.50 in my head, and that was £1.5, so that's another pound, so £3.50, £4.50, and then £3.65, £4.50, sort of could add another 50p on there, so £3.50, £4, £5, and then add the 3, 6, 7, 8. So if I add those together in my head, so 50, £3.50, £4.50, 5, 6, 7. I've spent approximately £8. So, number one, I definitely don't need to put anything back. And number two, I might be able to get more than one chocolate bar. Winner! Winning, winning, winning. So there's a good example how you use estimating in real life. Though, today they have those like bleeper things, you can go around and scan everything, scan as you shop. Technology ruining our maths. Right, where's the last challenge question? I've got one more. Here it is. Right, stretch your arms, wiggly fingers. Let's have a go. This time I'm going to write what the most sensible answers could be, and then I'll tell you what the question is. So the answer could be 5,922, or the best answer could be 4,922, or the best answer could be 3,922. So you can see there's not a lot of difference in these numbers. So what is the question? On Saturday, at a concert, there were 47,934 people. And then the day after, on Sunday, there were 43,012 people. Okay? And they say, oh, there was a lot more people on Saturday, wasn't there, on Sunday? I mean, so how many more people were there on Saturday than Sunday? How many more people? What would the best estimate be out of these three? Have a go. Which one should I pick? Oh dear. So I just love all your comments and you're like, oh, work it well done. Yeah, the £8.50, £2. I think the last sort of hour or so we've definitely mashed together science and maths. Bit of STEM going on today. That's like the mixture of science, maths and technology. Oh, we've got some answers. So we're looking, which one is the best? Is A the best estimate of these two number differences? Or is it B? Or is it C? Be careful. Hello, Alina. Hi. So I've not done many shout outs today. Hi, Grace and Belle. Brilliant. Sorry, yeah, I've not done a lot of shout outs. Okay. So let's have a look. So on Saturday, okay, let's have a look. How much is the difference that's been put on there? So 47. Oh, why have I put pounds in my answer? I have no idea. What is wrong with me today? I don't know why I put pounds in my answer. Getting carried away. I think I've confused two questions. Okay, it's people, not pounds. Okay, they start with the same letter, but there's a difference. Okay, 47,934. So really, that's about 48,000. Okay, and then there's 43,000. That's quite clear. 43,000 on that day. So the difference between 48,000 and 43,000 is 5,000. So which one is best. We've got 59,022, 49,022 and 39,022. Now you could go, oh, well, that's easy. It's this one because this one's 5,000 and this one's 5,000. But look, this is 5,900, which is really close to 6,000, like really, really close next to it. Whereas 49,022 is really, really close and right next to 5,000. So actually, the best estimate is that one. Okay, so even though the thousands are the same, 5,000 and 5,000, you actually have to have round sort of both sets to get the nearest amount. Okay. Right, well done today. I will be back tomorrow with a little bit more estimating, just again trying to use various problems to help us understand rounding in the world. Okay. Have a go at the challenge question that I'm going to post related to today's lesson, and then come on back onto my page, or get your parents to come back onto my page at 3 o'clock, because there is a poll that I'd like you to take part in. I want to know what I want. I'm sort of getting a bit stuck about what to teach next week. So I've given you 2 choices, and I'd like you to vote on which choice you would like me to teach the most. I'm not telling you right now. I do take requests, but this is just for next week. Is it going to be the first subject or is it going to be the second subject? If you could vote, that would be amazing. And the most popular one will be Maths Live next week.